With me now, the chap who's been responsible for coordinating the Websafe campaign for Channel M today. James is here. Welcome. We saw a reaction there from no less than the Prime Minister and the leader of the Liberal Democrats, but it's not just senior politicians who've been reacting. You've had lots of text and response from viewers and listeners as well, haven't you?
Indeed, this is a campaign that we've worked on with our colleagues at the Manchester Evening News and Real Radio. We've had a lot of feedback from people who've read the articles, they've seen our pieces on TV, they've been listening, and they've been getting in touch. A lot of mums and dads getting in touch. Really grateful that we've highlighted this, because it's the sort of problem that I think a lot of them were aware of, but didn't necessarily know the specifics of how they could go about helping their children. And they think, yeah, we know that there are these dangers, but the kids know more than we do, so what can we do about it? I mean, here, we had the comments from Sarah Payne at the beginning of the week saying, snoop on your children, do. One lady here, Leanne in Altrincham, I don't think it's snooping. Knowing what your children's doing is what parenting's all about, she says, and that really kind of sums up that they do know they need to do this, and now they know how. So we've looked at the different ways they can install bits of software on the computers, and they're not so scared about doing it once they've heard about it. And one of the really interesting ones was at the start of the week, if you remember, we had the parents on the street and we were going round talking about the different acronyms that some of the children...
Oh yeah, LOL, which I know is laugh out loud, but there were lots there that I simply didn't understand.
No,
my kids use them and I haven't a clue what they mean.
And the parents didn't, and the parents on the
street
with us that day, yes, and they were thanking us and said, we're so pleased that you've brought this to our attention, because now we understand what our children are doing when we watch.
The specialists and the experts are grateful too as well, aren't they? Because, I mean, we've pulled it all together, you have pulled this all together, and you've raised the profile and you've given them an opportunity to express a view of things that need to be said, haven't you?
Indeed. I know we spoke to a psychologist the other day who's worked with sex offenders. She sort of looked at it from that side of things. We've spoken to the groups who rehabilitate them. We've spoken to the software companies who can put things into schools. All these things are obviously all happening in their own individual areas. What they were grateful to us for was because we'd drawn this together, and particularly with our survey at the start of the week, which had the statistics in, I think, a third of children give out personal details online.
That's scary.
It is. And more than a quarter would consider meeting someone in real life that up till then they only knew in cyberspace.
That's scarier still as a parent.
Definitely. And they were grateful for that, because it almost legitimises what they do, and they've now got these statistics that they can go to people and talk about, and it's sort of brought it all together and focused it, if you like.
Well, James, thanks for the work you've done as a parent. Thank you very much indeed, and jolly well done. And if you've missed any of our reports, or you'd like a bit more information, well, just log on to our website. It's channelm.co.uk. You'll find advice and suggestions there to help make sure that your kids use the internet safely and responsibly. If you click on the Websafe logo, that'll take you to the pages of our sister station, Real Radio. James said we've been working in conjunction with them. Lots more detail there and lots more help should you need it. The website address, channelm.co.uk.